$1,200 stimulus checks to those on Social Security, including retirement, SSI, SSDI, veterans benefits, any of the fixed income benefits that go out from the Social Security Administration. Now, it would sure be nice to make sure that we take care of those that are depending on this, that have paid into this their entire lives. And also, we kind of feel like it is one of the unfulfilled promises that was made by the Biden administration when they said that they were going to, across the board, increase benefits that are going out by $200 per month. That's $2,400 in a year. So $1,200 would literally just be 6 months or half of 1 year of what was promised to recipients. Now, we're going to be covering this in detail because I've been getting a lot of comments on this just recently. We're going to be discussing exactly why, and also, what about $1,200 stimulus checks to everybody in the nation? And did you know that sending out these checks, it is still possible to do so without adding any debt to our nation, without adding any more spending? And that is because, I've let you know here on the channel, there is still $300 billion of leftover stimulus funds just sitting there from all the previous stimulus packages. $300 billion. Keep in mind that there is currently about 70 million Americans in the United States that depend on Social Security, so they could easily tap into those funds and send out $1,200 stimulus checks to everybody on Social Security benefits. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, we're going to be discussing this in detail, as I mentioned, but first, let's go ahead and take a look at this advertisement that recently popped up on my channel. And this is the reason why I've been getting a lot of questions about $1,200 stimulus checks to those on Social Security. Let's go ahead and take a look.
And millions of seniors don't know about it and haven't claimed it yet. If you are 65 years old or older, then you should claim this immediately before the program comes to an end.
If you are over 64,
here's what
you
it
gotta
looks like
watch
when you
this.
click on it.
I didn't know about the new stimulus program for seniors until my neighbor Jim told me about it. This new benefit gives us seniors $900 a month and can be used to pay for groceries and other expenses for nothing out of pocket, which makes a lot of sense to me since us retired folks cannot keep up with the big increases in cost of groceries and health bills. I didn't believe it at first, but Jim and I went to the store and did some shopping, and sure enough, his bill was over $400, and it was all totally paid for by using this card they sent him. So when I got home, I immediately claimed mine, and it didn't cost me anything to get. I just had to go to this website and answer a few quick questions. In about 60 seconds, I was approved. So now I got mine too, and it gives me an extra $900 every month. If you want to get yours, I recommend you do this too. It doesn't cost anything, and it can't hurt to try. Just click the link near this video to go to the website and answer a few questions to see if you qualify.
So you heard them say it can't hurt to try. Well, actually it can if it's a scam, which is exactly what this is. And I want to make sure that nobody here on my channel falls for this. And I just want to say that I think it's really disgusting that scammers are trying to take advantage of people and take advantage of those who need this benefit the most, the elderly that are on fixed income benefits. And it's just very, very sad to me. And I just want to do my part to make sure that nobody gets scammed by this. Here on the channel, as you guys know, trying to keep you up to date on everything so that way you don't miss out on anything that's available to you and you don't fall for any scams like this. Now, I actually have a list of all these programs that are additional funding that's meant to go out, stimulus, that are approved by different local entities like state, city, county, federal programs, so that way you don't get scammed by any of them. And I've got the official websites, the phone numbers, the emails. Some of them have expired. Some of them have new rounds of funding, but I want to make sure that you guys know exactly. Please do not fall for any of these. They said it wouldn't hurt to try. Yes, it does. If it's a scam, they're trying to steal your information, steal your money, steal your bank accounts. So please use caution. And when you click on it, it takes you here. ahcsavings.com. Seniors born before 1959 are getting a big surprise this month. Check if you're eligible. Millions of Americans could be eligible to receive a rather lucrative benefit for medical visits, RX refills, and even groceries. This free service is helping seniors maximize their benefits, but it must be claimed before the program expires. Check your eligibility. Are you over the age of 64? And the other one I think was 65 or 55. You guys, please don't fall for this. If there are any programs that come out from the government that are going to help you out, you will hear about it here on my channel, and I'm here to let you know this is not one of them. Please do not fall for any of these fake advertisements on YouTube. Now, you will recall that there was some talk about this last month as Stimulus Check 2023 is the IRS sending out stimulus checks to seniors. What payments would they receive? And the answer was yes, in the form of missed first stimulus checks of $1,200. I shared this with you that there was a press release that came out from the IRS, from their official government website, and it was that time was running out. You had until July 17th of 2023, so the time has passed. The window of opportunity to collect that has passed. I reported on this several times to make sure everybody knew about it, but during that time period, you were able to claim any missed benefits. There was stimulus checks missed, child tax credits missed, EITC credits of almost $7,000 that were missed. They said literally people in every single state had missed out on benefits and they needed to claim them before the time expired. And a lot of them were saying were $1,200 stimulus checks that were missed. Who were they missed by? They were missed by people who typically did not file their taxes, which were people on Social Security because they didn't collect enough to even bother to file. But they were saying because of that, they had missed out on stimulus provisions that they were eligible for. So I just wanted to make sure that people knew about that. And that was going on last month. And I'm here to let you know that window of opportunity, it has closed. I reported on it several times. So I hope that you got it. I know a lot of people reached out and said, thank you so much. They were able to claim the money they didn't even realize that they were missing out on. So that was a huge blessing. Now, in regards to $1,200 stimulus checks actually going out, the only proposals that we have seen as of recently is this one, the new proposal that could give Americans a monthly $1,200 stimulus check. And this came out a couple months ago. In an April 9th op-ed, Representative Ilhan Omar voiced her opinion of supporting two proposals which could benefit millions of American families. The first would provide an income floor for everyone in the face of inequality. Meanwhile, the second proposal would make an expansion of the child tax credits permanent. So this one was going to be an additional $1,200 per month, $600 per month per dependents. This would take place over a 5-year period, and it was called the Support Act. Now, we have not heard a whole lot on it recently, and I've let you guys know here on the channel. If this gets traction, I'll let you know. I'll report it as it comes out more so in Congress, but at this present time, that is a whole lot of spending to go out. Literally, I think, as I mentioned, it was about like $300 billion for that first $1,200 stimulus check. That would mean that we would spend that every single month to make this happen. So at this current time, with the way inflation and our economy is, I don't really think that this is something that's going to come to fruition, but I'll still report on it so that way you know exactly what's taking place. Now, the child tax credits, we have heard, are going to be coming back. Congress is going to make progress on this. Both sides want to see those child tax credits come back into play, but they have not worked out the details or agreed upon exactly how it would be implemented. Same thing right now for Social Security reform, but we're hearing big changes are coming. So if you want to stay up to date on that, be sure to check out this video next as I covered some details for you, as there are big changes that have just been announced in the past 48 hours that are taking place with the Social Security Administration, and this is a step forward for more reform. And I will keep you guys up to date on everything so that way you know exactly what's taking place and you don't miss out on anything. But with that being said, you guys, thank you so much for joining me, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care. God bless. This is Steve.